Have you ever thought about which military groups are the most powerful and dangerous on a world scale? What makes an army really dangerous? Is it the size, the technology, or the men who don't fear anything? Come with us as we list the world's 10 most dangerous armies and explain what makes them so dangerous and why people respect and fear them so much. Number 10. Italy. Military prowess and strategic importance make the Italian armed forces valuable despite their small size. Italy's modernization and global security contributions distinguish it militarily. Many recognize their professionalism, interoperability, and worldwide operations expertise. Italy ranks among the top 10 military powers on the GFP Index. Italy ranks 10th in the 2024 GFP assessment of 145 countries. The main Italian military force has modern weapons, armored vehicles, and specialized soldiers. Mobility and versatility allow the Italian army to fulfill a wide range of tasks, including territorial defense and international peacekeeping. The Italian Air Force uses modern fighters, transports, and aerial refueling to maintain aerial superiority. It supports abroad and domestic operations with surveillance, air support, and interdiction. Italy's Marina Militare consists of submarines, amphibious assault ships, and surface combatants. The Marina Militare prioritizes naval diplomacy, expeditionary capabilities, and maritime security to preserve Italy's maritime interests and NATO actions. Number 9. Pakistan. The Pakistani armed forces are among the world's most powerful and combat-tested, known for their professionalism, perseverance, and strategic insight. Pakistan, a nuclear-armed state, influences regional security with its operationally ready and diverse military. Pakistan's army consists of armored vehicles, specialized formations, and cutting-edge weaponry. Pakistan Army goals include territory defense, conventional warfare, and counterinsurgency. It also engages in international peacekeeping and monitors its borders. National and foreign authorities estimated that 660,000 active-duty personnel in the three main service branches, 291,000 paramilitary, and 550,000 reserve were serving in 2024. The Pakistan Air Force uses modern fighters, surveillance aircraft, and air defense systems to maintain aerial supremacy. To protect Pakistan's airspace and prevent threats, the PAF conducts air patrols, surveillance missions, and targeted attacks using training and technology. The Pakistani Navy defends maritime interests, secures sea lanes, and projects strength in the Arabian Sea and beyond. It has submarines, surface fleet, and naval aviation. Pakistan's strategic location at the crossroads of South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East boosts its military power and regional influence. Number 8. Turkey. The armed forces of Turkey are referred to as the Turkish Armed Forces, and they are a formidable force with a long history, state-of-the-art weaponry, and significant geopolitical influence. Turkey is a prominent player in the dynamics of regional security, a member of NATO, and its military power is demonstrated by the breadth of its branches and comprehensive operational capabilities. With a 0.1697 Power Index score, the nation demonstrates a considerable military capability. The Turkish land forces, equipped with state-of-the-art weaponry, armored vehicles, and specialized formations, comprise the majority of the TAF. They are ready to defend Turkey's borders and assist with foreign peacekeeping operations. They are renowned for their professionalism and combat prowess. To ensure aerial supremacy, the Turkish Air Force has a fleet of state-of-the-art fighters, reconnaissance aircraft, and air defense systems. The Turkish Air Force conducts air patrols, surveillance flights, and targeted strikes in order to maintain Turkish airspace, project power throughout the region, and deploy cutting-edge technology and continuous training. Turkey's naval forces, comprising its surface fleet, submarines, and naval aviation assets, are vital for defending maritime interests, preserving sea routes, and projecting force in the eastern Mediterranean and Black Sea regions. Number 7. Japan. Japan's armed forces are among the most technologically advanced and well-trained in the world, and they are renowned for their professionalism, efficacy, and strategic acumen. Japan's military power is largely focused on cooperation in regional security and self-defense due to strong constitutional limits. Japan's armed forces are large and diverse, with 150,000 men in the Army, 51,000 in the Navy, and 50,000 in the Air Force. The Japan Ground Self-Defense Force, JGSDF, which is equipped with armored vehicles, specialized troops, and state-of-the-art weaponry, is in charge of the nation's ground forces. The JGSDF prioritizes mobility and quick response so that it is always prepared to defend Japan's territory and help with relief efforts when needed. To ensure aerial supremacy, the Japan Air Self-Defense Force employs a fleet of state-of-the-art fighter planes, reconnaissance aircraft, and air defense systems. The JSDF maintains constant training and technical improvements to safeguard against potential threats, monitor Japan's airspace, and improve regional stability. Japan's Maritime Self-Defense Force, armed with a strong fleet of surface ships, submarines, and maritime patrol planes, protects vital sea lanes, fortifies territorial seas, and enhances maritime security across the Indo-Pacific region. Number 6. United Kingdom. British military reach, current capabilities, and long history are well known. It's also one of the world's most advanced and trained. The British Armed Forces are NATO's backbone and a major contributor to world security. The British Army had 110,029 soldiers, including 4,062 Gurkhas, 26,244 voluntary reserve members, 75,166 full-time employees, and 4,557 other personnel. UK Defence's adaptable and well-established ground force is the British Army. Due to its advanced equipment, skilled people, and armored vehicles, it can perform humanitarian aid, peacekeeping, and combat operations. The Royal Air Force has air superiority with its fighters, observation planes, and strategic bombers. Additionally, it defends UK airspace sovereignty and assists partner operations abroad through air defense, surveillance, and precision attack missions. The Royal Navy controls the world's oceans with its massive surface fleet, submarines, and amphibious forces. By protecting maritime commerce channels and performing expeditionary operations, the Royal Navy defends UK maritime interests. UK special forces like the Special Air Service and Special Boat Service are noted for their training, covert operations, and counter-terrorism skills, which increases the UK's ability to respond to unanticipated threats. Number 5. Korea. The South Korean military, known as the Republic of Korea Armed Forces, is one of the strongest in the Asia-Pacific region. Though small in size compared to its neighbors, South Korea's military employs advanced weaponry, rigorous training, and strategic partnerships to preserve the country's defense and security. With a firepower score of 0-14-16, South Korea came in 5th place out of 145 nations according to Global Firepower 2024. The heart of South Korea's armed forces is the Army, which is equipped with state-of-the-art weaponry, armored vehicles, and sophisticated command and control systems. The South Korean Army prioritizes readiness and interoperability with ally soldiers in order to defend the nation's sovereignty against any attack. To achieve aerial superiority, the Republic of Korea Air Force makes use of its fleet of state-of-the-art fighter jets, surveillance planes, and air defense systems. Through continuous modernization programs and joint training exercises, the ROKAF maintains air superiority over the Korean Peninsula, deterring potential adversaries and ensuring quick response times. The Republic of Korea Navy of South Korea is a vital component of maritime security, with a primary emphasis on amphibious operations, coastal defense, and anti-submarine warfare. Modern surface vessels, submarines, and naval aviation capabilities are utilized to project and safeguard vital commerce routes encircling the Korean Peninsula. Number 4. India. The commonly known Indian Armed Forces are one of the world's largest and most powerful military units. India has a robust air, marine, land, and space military. Professionalism, diversity, and strategy are its hallmarks. India has 1,444,000 active military personnel. The Indian Army, the main branch of the military, is fierce and tenacious. India has armored vehicles, modern weapons, and cutting-edge communication technologies throughout its borders to protect its security and territorial integrity. Aerial dominance depends on the Indian Air Force and its remarkable transport, fighter, and chopper fleet. With a focus on technological innovation and indigenization, the IAF excels in assault, observation, and air defense. The Indian Navy is expanding its surface ship, submarine, and maritime aviation fleets for blue water operations. It allows India to project force in the Indian Ocean, protect marine communication conduits, and defend maritime interests. India's newly established Defense Space Agency shows its commitment to military space use, improving situational awareness and strategic capabilities. Number 3. China. The PLA of China is one of the world's most powerful armed forces due to its modernization, strength, and strategic reach. The PLA has the world's largest army and cutting-edge tools and munitions. China has about 2 million active soldiers, the most in the world. The PLA ground force dominates China's military with tanks, artillery, and infantry. Massive investments in cyber warfare, unmanned systems, and aid have improved its capabilities. The PLA Air Force has expanded and modernized with new bombers, fighters, and air defense systems. Growing aviation capabilities allow China to dominate regional airspace and influence beyond its boundaries. The PLA Navy has grown into a powerful blue water force with a fleet of surface combatants, submarines, and naval aviation equipment. For maritime security and Indo-Pacific influence, China has increased its presence in critical maritime regions. Number 2. Russia. Russia has one of the most formidable military forces in the world and is renowned for both its past might and its present-day prowess. Russia has a lengthy history of military service with a diverse variety of land, air, sea, and strategic assets in its armed services. There are over 2 million reserve personnel and 1.15 million active duty personnel in Russia. Russia's ground forces, well equipped with a variety of infantry, artillery, and armor, make up the backbone of its military might. They are renowned for their perseverance and proficiency in combined weapons warfare, and they are able to battle in a range of terrains, including the wilder regions of Russia's vast land. The Russian aerospace forces ensure superiority in the skies with their state-of-the-art fighters, bombers, and air defense systems. They prioritize modernization and technological advancement and possess excellent offensive and defensive skills. The Russian Navy maintains a significant presence in key maritime regions with its diverse fleet of surface ships, submarines, and naval aviation capabilities. It is capable of using both conventional and nuclear deterrence, projecting power across the globe and defending Russia's maritime interests. Number 1. United States of America. The U.S. has the strongest military due to its large economy. Power comes from its varied strategy, which incorporates land, air, sea, and space assets. R&D, advanced weapons, and strategic assets are heavily funded by the U.S. Defense spending is the highest worldwide. U.S. military power relies on the Army, which has cutting-edge weapons, armored cars, and communication systems. Its extensive training ensures a capable and versatile force equipped to face a variety of challenges in different contexts. The Air Force's cutting-edge aircraft, bombers, and UAVs serve the Army. Its unmatched air power and global strike capabilities enable rapid deployment and pinpoint targeting. The 2024 National Defense Authorization Act, passed by both chambers of Congress, gives the expected size of the U.S. military in the future year. The bill's end strength levels reduce active duty by 1,284,500. The U.S. protects marine interests and navigation. Aircraft carriers, submarines, and surface warships are used by the Navy to dominate international waterways. The Space Force also boosts strategic capabilities by using space-based navigation, communication, and surveillance. Protecting American space interests was its purpose. Subscribe now for more in-depth analysis, military insights, and content that keeps you on the edge of your seat.